Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13, the show, and we have got some more Diamond Dynasty coming your way right here as the Dunbar Snackbars will be facing my favorite team, the Oakland Athletics. Now with Diamond Dynasty, I'm progressing up the ladder here, facing more difficult teams with every single game, and of course it was going to happen that I was going to be facing the A's. So even though I made the decision to kind of switch off between playing home and away, I did want to play at O.co. So I'm doing 2 away games in a row, so that means I'll be doing 2 home games in a row here too. All right, so as we face the A's here, I know this is going to be a tough game for me, so I got to make sure that I strike quickly and strike early. Hopefully we'll be able to see some power in this game, but Boovie on the very first pitch is going to hit this one into left field. So Cespedes having to pick that one up and throw it in. So Boovie is among one of the faster guys on my team, and so if you guys have seen any of my videos, you guys know that aggressive base running is my, I guess, signature mode of play. So going to be heading over for second with Boovie. A great pitch to run on as he's going to be in there safe at second. And honestly, that was probably the best pitch to be able to go on too, because it wasn't even that close here. So Boovie putting himself in scoring position, that's really going to allow me to be able to bring him home here with no outs. There's a lot of opportunities. Even if I go ahead and, ground out in the infield every single time, there's a solid chance that he'll be able to come home. All right, so Nicholas Wolf, my second baseman, now comes up to the plate here. And on this one, he's going to hit it into straightaway center. Coco Crisp diving for that one, but he misses. So Boovie's going to head over to third. Wolf over to second. And I had thought about going home here. And honestly, if Boovie hadn't gone back to second here, anticipating Coco Crisp to make that diving catch, we'd be seeing a run right now. All right, Iwase now up at the plate. He definitely has some power, so we have a chance at 3 runs right here. And this one is going deep into center, but it's not going to be enough to go over the wall. But that's going to allow me to tag up. I'm going to be sending both of my runners to the next base. Nicholas Wolf slides. And honestly, if that one would have been on target, Nicholas Wolf would have been out. So I guess I should be grateful that that was not the best throw that I've ever seen, but we are up 1-0 thanks to that sacrifice fly. All right, Matheson now up at the plate. 1 out here, 0-1 count. This one, it's going to be a sacrifice hit. So I would have liked to be able to get a base hit out of it, but I'm going to take a sacrifice right now as that's going to put us up 2-0 here over the A's. So I've been an A's fan for a long time. I don't think that's any secret. I mean, I guess I do get asked quite a bit, what's my favorite team? And by far, it's the A's. And it has been for some time. Since I live in Nebraska, I feel like I can be a free agent fan. I know a lot of people are fans of a particular team because it's close to them. And I don't think that that's wrong or anything like that. But since I live in Lincoln, Nebraska, and don't have any teams really close by, I felt like I could choose anybody. So it really started in 2001. With Giambi, Damon, that great season that they had. And then it really solidified in 2002 when they went ahead and tied the American League record for the winning streak. And with everything that happened with just Moneyball afterwards, that kind of solidified my love for the A's. Because honestly, baseball is a game based on tradition. So anytime you can change the game, I think it means a lot more than in any other sport. So Chris swinging at that one here for strike 3. So yeah, that's kind of how I became a fan of the A's, long story short. Anyway, speaking of short, this guy is not short, so that's going to be a hit in the left field. I can't even remember who that is right now, but I know he stands next to Boovie, I think at the end, and it's pretty crazy just how big of a height difference that there is. All right, so still in the second inning. I thought I connected with that curveball a lot better than that here, but that's okay. It's going to be a double play. I guess I shouldn't say it's okay. I shouldn't be content with a double play. All right, count is full here to Moss. That one's going to roll into left field. And so that's going to be the first base hit of the game here for the A's. Just got to make sure that this doesn't amount to anything. Of course, we're going to see this every once in a while. Aristi, my starting pitcher, has had some great games. And gosh, Moss is really excited about that single, and I have no idea why, especially since he doesn't even come home. We don't even see anything else that inning. All right, top of the third, the first pitch. Jimenez hits that one over to second. Sizemore's not going to be able to make a throw over to first. And I kind of wish that in Diamond Dynasty they would update the rosters based off of the online rosters too. Because I was so close to saying Sogard, because that's who I'm used to see playing over second. All right, so runner at first here. Got to make sure I don't get another double play here, so I'm aiming a little bit lower here. But, I don't know, not going to work here. Actually, Boovie makes it over to first in time, so he's going to be safe, so not a double play. But I might be able to make something of it here. I was able to get that first stolen base here with Boovie in inning number 1. So I'm going to head over to second again. So that one, not a good throw, actually, by Jaso. So that's going to allow Nicholas Wolf to get in there again with no problem, except for the fact that he's clutching his wrist now. I don't know if it's wrist or his hand or what, but Boovie is injured. This is the first time I have seen anything like this here in Diamond Dynasty. I don't know how this is going to affect us later on, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and bring in Angelo Abreu, who I have not had the opportunity to be able to train at all, but fortunately for me, Abreu is ridiculously quick, so I'm going to be looking over to see if I can steal third. So I do take a couple steps away from the bag. I'm heading over. I'm going to go ahead and just watch this one because I thought there was a chance it may be a ball. So Donaldson kind of fumbles it a little bit over there at third, but that's going to help me out here just to guarantee that Abreu makes it in there and that he is safe. So we've only got one out right now. We've got Abreu over at third, so we might try to go for a sacrifice hit. Might try to lay down a bunt. I don't know, but you know what? No, I'm going to try and go for a base hit here. That might work. So Nicholas Wolf hits this one deep into right field. We're going to see Reddick go back for it. Obviously not going to be enough to get over the wall, but Abreu is going to tag up at third, come home. That throw, not even close. Jaso would not have been able to apply a tag even if it was spot on. So that's going to make it 3-0 here over the A's. Reddick now up at the plate, and he's going to crank this one into right field, and that is going to be a solo home run for him. A's finally get on the board with that one as we're going to be looking to at a 3-1 score. Now, I kind of knew we would be seeing something out of Reddick because every time that I play against him, Reddick just seems to destroy me. I don't know what it is. I might have to try and find some type of pattern that I'm kind of using here against Reddick that the computer's able to pick on, or is it, some type of pitch? I don't know, but Reddick is deadly whenever I have to face him. Yoenis Cespedes now up at the plate here. Still in the 4th inning. That one's going to be fair, not by much, but Iwase throwing that one in. And I'm kind of wondering if I hadn't gone ahead and thrown it over to Nicholas Wolf and instead had just tried to throw it over to second, would we have been able to get him out? It was close. I don't know. But Moss with the hit earlier gets another one right here as Kearns makes a great play, but the throw's not going to be in time. So that speed by Moss, gosh, that's what allowed him to be able to advance. And I think it was the fact that I really haven't worked on throwing too much for Kearns. I probably should. This one goes deep into center field. I'm going to be able to make the catch, but Cespedes is going to tag up, head from second over to third. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it home. I figured the computer wasn't going to do anything, but, in that rare event where the computer ends up surprising me, I don't want to be on the bad end of that surprise. So, still got to watch things here. This one goes into left field, so Cespedes will be able to come home. That's going to make the score 3-2, and we've still got runners on first and second, so damage could still be done if I am not careful to get out of this inning. But I figure let's go ahead and just leave Aristi in. Only need just one out from him, and we're able to get it. So I need to be able to get more runs here than just 3. I don't feel comfortable with just a 1-run lead, but that's a great dive over there by Sizemore, but not going to be enough to be able to make that catch. That would honestly have been the greatest play that I've seen in MLB 13, the show. I kind of wish I could do something like that here. But Jimenez is going to hit this one into the gap. What a great hit this one is, too. It looks like that the computer was not set up against that one. So we are going to see a runner come home on that RBI double. So Garcia using his wheels to get us that run. So it's 4-2 now here in the top of the 5th. And Iwase, like I told you, some great power. Not going to be able to use it right there. Donaldson dives for that one and throws over to first. So we've seen a few really, really good plays, actually, for the A's in this game. All right, Seth Smith, 2 outs here in the bottom of 5. He's going to hit this one, and I tried to see if I could throw him out at first, but I don't know what's been going on, if the computer nerfed it, or, I mean, if San Diego Studios nerfed this or what, but I just can't throw anybody out over at first anymore. Reddick. Oh, that one's going to go off of Aristi, but a great throw, actually. I beat him by a half step, if that. So Frankie Hendricks going to be coming in here after I realized these last couple innings have not been good for the Snackbars by way of pitching. So Frankie Hendricks has had some problem. Donaldson now up the plate. So, I don't know. I'm kind of concerned. Actually, I should say I'm really concerned about the Snackbars. The fact that we have no power anymore. Another thing, I don't know if they made modifications to that either, but I used to be able to hit a lot of home runs with the Snackbars, but now it might be a 2-3 game slump, it feels like, since I've actually been able to hit a home run. So I'm pretty lucky that I've got 4 runs here, given the fact that it's all contact hitting. And I don't even have the speed to really steal bases, except for maybe with Garcia and with Boovie. But Boovie's injured, and I don't know how long he's going to be out for. You know what I just remembered? Nicholas Wolf is my shortstop. Garcia is my second baseman. I tell you what, it's a lot tougher when you've got franchise players to remember where everybody is and what they play, because you have no other reference than this game. Maybe I should take a screenshot and post it up here just so I don't forget. But Generation 2 of the Snackbars coming soon. All right, Reddick. Oh, no, not another one. Come on, Reddick. Give me a break. Another solo blast right there. What am I doing against this guy? I know he's good, don't get me wrong, but every time I play him, it seems like he's like a 99 player instead of whatever he is. But Reddick cutting that lead here now in half, so it's 4-3. And now Moss also hits this one over the wall. Wow, Hendricks, one of my best relievers, is giving up 2 home runs here. That is going to tie up the game. So what a big turnaround right here. The A's coming back late in the game, and honestly, that's one of the many reasons why I still love the A's, is because they make every single game interesting. I mean, if it's they always come back. If we have to go into extra innings, I always feel like the A's can work some magic and come back here, but whew. All right, so Bennett Cole now going to be coming in. I figure let's go with the lefty this time. Cole has had some problems pitching in the past, but I don't know. I've really got to do anything I can right now here. In the bottom of the 9th here, 2 outs. Ooh. All right, so we're going to make the play over to first. Garcia making the throw. See, I got it right that time. So we're going to head into extra innings here. Inning number 10 now. The Snackbars able to get a great shot. Come on, get over the wall. Nope, it's going to bounce right on the warning track. So a double at least. We have no outs right now, too. So I just got to make one good swing here. We've got it. So 1 out here. That one goes on the ground. Throw over to first. At least I advance over to third. So any type of hit here is going to allow me to come home, get that run, and then we got to go ahead and stop the A's in inning number 10. But I'm not going to be able to do that. Sizemore with a great throw, just in time. So we're going into the bottom of the 10th. Remember, if the A's get a score, get a run, the game is over. So Reddick getting a base hit. I can't stop him at all. All right, that's 4 hits in the game, I think, for Reddick now. Or 3, actually, because 1 went off of Aristi, and we were able to make the throw. Yoenis Cespedes is going to hit this one on the ground. So that's going to be the end of inning number 10. So here we are in inning 11. Nicholas Wolf now, who's had a great game, is going to hit this one up the middle. And that throw not in time. Nicholas Wolf doesn't have as much speed, so I really can't steal with him. And that's a big concern for me here. I don't want to hit into a double play, but Iwase. Ooh, a bad play right there. So we advance. That has the potential to be very, very costly for the A's, depending on what happens next here. Matheson who has some power, lays down the bunt. So I surprise the A's right there. I get runners over to second and third. So I eliminate any possibility here for a double play unless I get walked or something like that. But now I've got 2 runners in scoring position. Yep, I'm going to get walked here. All right, that's got to be a smart call here. So, gosh. Bases are loaded right now. Is the curse in effect? That is the question right now. Is this bases loaded curse that's affected me for so long going to get me right here? So this one goes right down the third base line, able to make the throw over the first. So no double play right there. 1 run will score. So Kern's getting the job done. Gosh, that's like 50-50 if we're still seeing the curse or not. Because while that wasn't a base hit, at least I've got that run. 2 outs now. Now here we go. Richardson hitting this one into deep center field. Coco Crisp will make the catch. So now we're going to bring in Mario Padilla here in the bottom of the 11th. My closer to see if we can end this and come away with the win here. We're up 5-4. And the part of the A's lineup that we're facing could give me some trouble. So John Jaso now. And the last time that I played the A's, they were able to go ahead, or John Jaso got a good home run. So I'm worried. Padilla with 2 outs right now forces Jaso to swing at that one. Fouled for strike 1. Gonna stay high right here. So this one high and inside. Another foul. So 0-2 count. I can do just about anything I want. I'm gonna see if I can make him swing at a slider that jams him inside. Oh, totally off. But Jaso swings at that one, so we get the win here in extra innings. I'm sorry, A's, I am. I'm sorry. But Snackbars get the win here. That means we advance on. Maybe we'll go back and play the O's in the next one. But thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. I know this was a little bit longer, but that's just what happens with extra innings. So thanks for bearing through it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. All you got to do is check the description below. You'll find all the information there. Do not forget the charity live stream on June 1st and 2nd that Tezza Dude and I will be doing to benefit water.org. More details about that to come. But thanks again for watching, you guys. I do appreciate it. And as always, I hope you have a good one.